But we do have Reflex, who's definitely repping the Shulk loud and proud, and lately has been doing some pretty good performances for himself. I remember he actually got top 8. I think it was like 2 or so weeks ago, and then there was even the pilot program that was like immediately following Smash Reach, where a lot of the top talent was, kind of out of it after such a crazy night of high-level gaming against other players from out of state. And Reflex actually showed up to the tournament that immediately followed afterwards and ended up winning. So, definitely
But
not.
I was gonna say we weren't expecting this pit. I don't think from Kümiho, but I think this is gonna be a telling match because frame 1, Reflex used the Monado Art invincibility to have an arrow go right through him.
Yeah, so there is definitely a lot of character knowledge that Reflex is more than ready to show off here. And like you said, those iframes is definitely one example of that. But here we go. We got Kümiho actually doing a pretty good job at keeping up so far. So far, not so bad for this new guy in the block here. But Reflex has the Buster Monado out. Tries to go for the up air. Gets it the second time around. Switches to the Smash Monado to try and get a second one. But instead gets a forward tilt. And that Smash Monado power-up is going to be more than enough to take his stock at center stage.
I'm loving how fast Reflex is switching these arts through. They're using every art every second to constantly put pressure on their opponent and mix up whatever the setup is going to be. At any given moment, they're waiting for their arts to refresh, and whenever they run through their arts this quickly, they all come back at around the same time, and they can keep that sequence going. And look at this. I mean, Bunny hops right over with the back air out of, putting up the smash art, going out with the jump. I mean, Reflex is playing a very high tempo show compared to what I'm used to.
I mean, he's kind of going nuts right now. Look it out.
Yep. And there's the first shield art of the set as well. Shield art is a really good option for getting out of long combos, and some kill options that are multi-hits, such as the up smash, the F smash maybe as well. It's a good thing to use to land as well. It's a very strong option, and it just helps Shulk cheat sometimes.
It kind of, yeah, I'm like, not gonna lie, like, it's a very unique toolkit that Shulk has to work with, but it is sometimes less unique more so than it is straight cheat code mode or something. Like, it can definitely put you in some jank situations for the opponent to have to put up with.
Yeah, man. And hey, look, this tempo from Reflex is giving it such that whenever he pulls out the smash art, his opponent has very little time to react to it. He's able to get these stocks like at 100 every time, just because his positioning is so good constantly.
Oh yeah, that's what it's looking like. Just very good position.
There it is.
There
see?
we go. Yup. Smash Monado up smash is going to be closing up the first game. And once again, man, it's that very proficient knowledge with very proficient application of every single part of the toolkit. Look at that. Boom, boom. Up to 75. Make that switch. Get that out smash. Get that first game on the board. That's how we do it down here. That was great.
Yeah, I think it's the unorthodox character pick of Shulk combined with the very, very unorthodox tempo of Reflex that's so important. It's not so much the knowledge of the character that's giving him the advantage here. It's the fact that Kümiho's always on that back foot because of just how aggressive Reflex has been playing 24/7 in this matchup, and we are going to be seeing the Lilat Bruise counter pick coming out in full force.
That's right, the first Lilat pick for the night. Definitely a rare pick. Do they run this in your region? I don't know if I asked that before.
Nope.
They don't run this at all.
In Tri-State, except for New York, it is banned right now in the Collision and the No Pop Tournaments rule sets.
Very interesting. Well, we do get a little bit experimental with our rule sets every so often down here. We do, in fact, still run Lilats, so get it while you can, Lair. It's a bit of a rare character pick and a bit of a unfortunate SD that we have here coming up from Kümiho. But still a great job getting that string to rack up that additional damage to 73%, and Reflex is still going to be hanging on, but sustaining a considerable amount of damage.
Yeah, I think Kümiho coming down quick from the Halo platform and getting that combo while Buster was still active was super telling, because whenever Buster's active, not only does Shulk deal extra damage, he also takes extra damage. Kümiho used that in spades and is able to get that matchup from a pretty big deficit to a pretty close disadvantage.
That's correct. And I mean, yeah, it's definitely true where, like, I always think that, like, there'll be so many instances where someone will SD like that, and you know they'll be down a stock, and then all of a sudden you just wake up and then you get this great string. But at the same time, it's like, you know, that could have been a great string that put you in the lead instead of catch-up work. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. So we just saw it there for a second. Something we hadn't talked about with Smash Art 2. Again, Smash Art deals extra knockback, but you also take extra knockback, and that makes some combos that are ordinarily true not so much anymore. And
Right.
I gotta admit, I really don't want to see Kümiho use the upper dash arm off stage anymore.
Yeah, because I mean, there it is once again, and it does not seem to be panning out very well.
Yikes!
Yeah, 67% on the board, and on the other end of things, we have Reflex not wasting any time piling on this percentage. I mean, it looks like a tight game until you recognize that a 2-stock loss to the SD, and it's not looking too hot for Kümiho right now. Potentially on their winner's round at the moment, or winner's stock, I should say.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they need to play darn near perfect at this percent when your opponent has 2 stocks left.
That's right. So we still have a little bit of neutral left to play out before things could potentially go south here for Kümiho. The shield Monado is going to be losing itself there, but the speed Monado is going to be coming out, trying to potentially get a couple of arrows. There we go. We got the forward air on Kümiho, and Reflex is going to be doing a bit of edge guarding with the jump. Monado
there it
gets
is.
the down air and gets the 2-0 win in winner's round 2. Great stuff there.
Can change the future.
With a sour spot down air, no less. Not even the spike. That
That's
happens
true.
a little bit closer